Hello friends, in today's video we will talk about a very important and ongoing global conflict, the war between Ukraine and Russia. This war has been going on for 1269 days, which means that more than 3 years. During this time, the world has seen many ups and downs. Millions of people have been displaced, economic economies and have been damaged, and the global politics has faced a big shock and damage. Recently, a very important meeting took place in Alaska where US President Donald Trump and Russian President Putin sat down face to face. The whole world was watching, hoping that maybe this war could finally come to an end. But the result was very different. Today we will discuss the background of this meeting and the outcomes in details. Background of this meeting uh, is that the length of war, the Ukraine-Russia war has been ongoing for 1269 days. More than 3 years continuous fighting is considered a long war in modern history. Both countries have suffered heavy losses and impact has spread to Europe and global market. Arasta meeting. Against this backdrop, Trump and Putin met in Arasta meeting. Against this backdrop, Trump and Putin met in Arasta. This was seen as an unusual and important meeting because earlier US envoy Stephen Witt had visited Russia several times. Many believe that secret deal and framework has already prepared, and many people thought that Arasta meeting was only for a formal announcement. Expectation versus reality. Normally, then world leaders meet each other at a high level. It means that decisions have already been made behind the scenes, but in this time it was totally different. Instead of breakthrough, the meeting showed a clear difference between two leaders, leaving the world surprised. Key point of this meeting. First, outcomes of talks. No agreement. Despite high hopes, the meeting ended without any official peace deal and formula. It was mostly about showing position and sending signals. Different agendas. Putin goes to show that if America keeps looking at Russia only through the Europe's perspectives, it will be harmful for both Washington and Moscow, for both. To give the message that Russia is not isolated, it can sit with the US president and talk about the future. Trump's goal to present himself as a peacemaker who deserves international recognition, maybe even the Nobel Prize, to prove to his voters that he can end the Ukraine-Russia war as he had promised during the campaign. But after the meeting, it was clear he failed to achieve his big goal. Second, body language analysis, handshake and media talks. Before the meeting, media discussed that handshake wrote. Some said Trump's head position showed weakness, while the others said his double-handed grip showed control. Reality. But in truth, body language in politics does not decide outcomes. Real decisions come from thoughts, strategies, and not handshakes. After the meeting, world leaders' condition. Third point, we will discuss this. Donald Trump, at the age of 79 years old, Trump looked very tired after a wrong decisions and a wrong meeting. When he got off the plane, he held really tightly, showing that season was physically exhausting for him. Vladimir Putin, at the age of 72, Putin appeared energetic and confident. His body language showed that he was satisfied with how the meeting went. Main topics discussed in this meeting. We will discuss the main topics of that meeting. Land swap idea. Trump's proposals is that Trump suggested a land swap formula. Russia and Ukraine should exchange the territories they control to end the war. Ground realities. Russia controls 90 to 20% of Ukraine's land, while Ukraine holds only a few small port of Russia Thrush region. Russia occupied land is 12,000 per square meter, which is a huge compared to the Ukraine's small hold. This means that Randswap idea is unrealistic. Russia's advantage. Russia is no hurry to take back the Thrush region because keeping the Ukrainian troops busy there weakens their defense on the eastern front. Now we will discuss the press briefing of this meeting. Putin's speech. Putin's speech for 8 minutes and 40 seconds, reading from prepared notes showing that he came fully ready. Only 1 minute 50 seconds was about Ukraine. The rest was about Russia and US relationship. He said that Russia and US are actually neighbors and separated only by 4 kilometers between the rest and Russia. During the World War II, both countries fought together and defeated Nazi Germany. They can cooperate in artifact research, AI, space technology, oil and gas projects. Message: Russia and US can be partners if America roots beyond the Europe influence. Trump's speech. Trump spoke about for 4 minutes and he did not threaten Russia with sanctions. He said more basic arguments could made and promised to talk with Ukrainian President Zelensky, NATO leaders, and European allies. But his Randswap formula still do not move forward. Results: Putin's success. In result, we clearly see Putin's success. Putin's success showed the world that Russia is not isolated, made it clear that Europe is not his priority and America is more important. Trump's missed result. Trump is totally failed to push his Randswap plan, but they succeeded in opening the direct communication channel with Putin, which could help in future. Ukraine and European positions. Ceasefire versus peace deal. Ukraine and Europe want a ceasefire first, and so the war stops without giving up land. Trump wants a permanent peace deal, including the land swap, which Ukraine cannot accept because it threatens their sovereignty. Ukraine's struggle. Ukraine is facing the shortage of weapons and depending on the slow, compressed Western supplies. Long war is weakening army morale, raising the fear of the collapse if urgent help does not arrive. 10th region. This meeting did not bring up peace deal, but it made some things clear. Putin came out stronger, showing confidence and control. Trump did not deliver on his big promise, but he did start a direct line with Moscow. Now, the key question is: will Trump work with Ukraine, NATO, Europe, or will he prioritize the trade and cooperate with Russia? Friends, later this week we will bring together detailed video with maps and reference. Friends, subscribe it. This was our video. In next video we will discuss another issue, another region with another interest.